Hi, this is Anthony Clifton, and it is day 4 of National Novel Writing Month 2009. I am laying in bed right now with my European lapboard, which you can't see because it's underneath my laptop. Um, and I'm sitting here right now because I'm about to go to bed. It's the end of the day, and I am absolutely exhausted. I went to a write-in Ames, Iowa, the home of Iowa State University, the Cyclones. I had to think about that for just a moment too long, sorry. Um, at Borders Books and Music there, where we had, geez, I think like 25 people showed up, some from Des Moines, some from Ames. Had a great time. We had three what we call writing sprints, where we take 30 minutes and you select a card from a deck, and whatever the number is on the card, that's how many words you have to write during that half hour. And so we did that 3 times, and each time I ended up with like more than 1,000 words. And I think that my total word count for the night was something like 4,500 words. And so, bearing in mind, NaNoWriMo is challenged to write 50,000 words in 30 days. And because of the 4 write-ins that I've gone to, I have now written 16,465 words in 4 days. So, at that rate, I'm going to complete this challenge in approximately 12 days. I've found that there's a downside to writing that quickly, and that's that I don't have time to think. I barely have time to think about my story. In years past, I didn't go to nearly as many write-ins, and so I would write like 1,500, 2,000 words a day. Then I'd go to a write-in, pick up 4,500 words. So I was always a little ahead of the curve, but not so far ahead of the curve that I didn't have 2 or 3 hours an evening to sit and think about where my story was going next. And I've been hitting it so hard this week that it's been really hard for me to think much beyond just the current dialogue that I'm writing right now. So tomorrow night, Thursday night, I'm going to take the night off. I'm going to spend some much needed time with my wife, and we're going to watch all the horror films that we didn't get to watch Saturday night on Halloween, or Saturday afternoon, I should say, on Halloween, that we wanted to watch because our cat became ill, as people who have been watching the blog know all about. I do have an update about the cat, by the way. Eris went to the vet yesterday. He has high blood pressure, but it's not really being caused by anything. It's just, the kind of high blood pressure that people can get. And he's sort of a big 21-pound cat. He's overweight. And, so he's got hypertension. So we just have to give him a little pill every day. And that'll keep his blood pressure down, and he'll stay nice and sighted. And the vet did examine his eyes and confirmed that his retinas have reattached, and he does have his sight back. So we're overjoyed. I mean, that was the most horrifying experience. I think it's one of the most horrifying experiences I've ever had with a pet. Having your pet completely lose their sight, just out of the blue. It was pretty bizarre. But anyway, we didn't get our horror. We usually watch every year at Halloween. We'll watch a few horror films, have like a movie marathon. We're both, Missy's more of a, my wife Missy is more of a horror film fanatic. She watches stuff that is, beyond my tolerance level at times, but she likes, she'll even watch what I call the torture porn, like Saw and Hostel and stuff like that. And I like more paranormal horror films. So we really enjoyed Paranormal Activity. I think it scared the crap out of both of us. We came home that night and, stared at the bedroom door and stared at the closet in the dark, and we're all terrified by that. It's a great film, by the way. If you're wondering if you should see it, yes, it is as scary as people say it is. It's very scary and very well done. However, if you get motion sickness easily, like if the Blair Witch Project made you kind of nauseous, yeah, you're going to have problems. Fix your eyes somewhere other than the screen, for most of the film, and you'll be all right. At any rate, getting back, so tomorrow night we're going to watch our horror film marathon. I think we have a number of selections, a number of sequels. We have Screamers, The Hunting, which actually we watched part of it, and it's surprisingly good. It's a sequel to the film with the guy I can never remember his name that played RoboCop. I'm terrified that I can't remember his name. Which is bad because I'm more of the sci-fi fanatic. I can recite lines from RoboCop. I can't remember the actor who played RoboCop. But at any rate, a very good film. We watched part of that, and so we'll watch that. And we've got Wrong Turn 3, which we did watch already. It's look, when you watch a film, and in the first 3 minutes of the film, one of the actresses removes her top, revealing her bare breasts. And it's clear that they're fake, and it's clear that she's probably worked in, like, softcore. You know that the film is going to have some problems. And it does. It's not as bad as we thought it would be. It was good enough to keep us going. But not good enough to watch again. And so tomorrow night we have some other films to watch. So I will not be at the Ride-In. There's a Ride-In tomorrow night at Jordan Creek in West Des Moines. I will not be attending that Ride-In. Sorry, I hate to miss it, but I need a little break. Friday night we'll be at Borders Books and Music in West Des Moines, having a Ride-In there. And I will be there for that, because I like Borders, and it's very dangerous to go there because I always buy things. And then Saturday we'll be up at Cafe Milo in Ames for a ride-in there. And here's the thing about Cafe Milo. I love Cafe Milo because they have this gourmet grilled cheese sandwich. And this thing, I don't know what kinds of cheeses it has, but it's like all these magical, wondrous cheeses that are all melty with like wilted spinach and like this sort of like panini, toasted panini bread, or maybe it's just toasted bread, I don't know. But it's very nice. It's a very nice sandwich. So we'll be at Cafe Milo, and then next week we do it all over again. Hopefully we'll see the salsa dancers again. So at any rate, where is my story right now? So Alex has successfully fought the dragon that was descending upon the street full of people. He has angered the demon by doing this, because the demon was delighting in the destruction. He overcame that. He talked his way out of it. And now they're discussing the meaning of life and why do people write or create things at all, given the fact that every possible scenario is played out in infinite parallel realities, all of which are going to end either in a massive fireball or a deep freeze as the universe expands and all the heat is spread out so that everything freezes. And so why bother doing anything at all? And so we'll see where that goes Friday night. In the meantime, I'm going to sign off before I hit 10 minutes on this video, so that YouTube will let me upload it. and I will see you later. This is Anthony Clifton signing out. Good night.